Well, what's up, guys? This is Chris. This is Wheelhouse Trading, and welcome to the Wheelhouse. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today was a green day. Yesterday was a green day, and the day before was a green day. But Monday was a little bit rattled in the markets, right? So hopefully you've made your money back. Hopefully you're not going in too hard quite yet because you want a continuation pattern and. We do have a big jobs report early in the morning. I have been in the markets a long time. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been a long-time trader, and I've seen a lot of things. And when you see a big rise in the tide like you saw today, and you think back through the year, how many days have been like that? There's been about 5, maybe 6, and that's a little suspicious, right? So to me, it kind of feels like they doubled down. They put out some outperform ratings on some things so that they can pump it up, sell it off, pull the rug out, and just damage us in the morning. Don't want to be skeptic, don't want to be paranoid, but I have been around the block. I have been in this game for a long, long time, and I've seen a lot. So just be a little cautious. Don't go in too deep quite yet. But yeah, so I have had a tough time getting videos out, not because I don't have content, because I can talk your ear off and got a million things to talk about all the time, but I have had a nightmare of a time with the setup. If you watch my first video, I'm in a very large multi-million-dollar estate on the water, and this is the bottom floor. It's a multi-level large estate, and I guess I need another wireless mesh node down here to boost the internet, which is no big deal. I can figure that out. But then I got this new nice camera, right? So I could get these HD videos out for you. And apparently the webcam utility and the firmware is still in beta, so it doesn't quite work with Big Sur, which is on my big computers over here. So I had to hook it up to Catalina on my laptop, which is kind of bootleg to me, and then I was just struggling to get like full screen. I was struggling to get my head over in the corner. I was struggling to get the image quality correct, and I think I figured it out. So don't want to like babble for too long or anything, but I guess I kind of wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about some really good potential stocks that you should be looking at. One thing about corrections that are so good is how new bases and new patterns are formed. Okay, you don't get new patterns unless there's a pullback or a drawdown, okay, or a correction, or a broad market sell-off like we've had. Okay. So that's the positive for traders. Not only does it come down and you're getting a deal, but it also builds new chart patterns, and you get to retest new highs and hopefully break out with some volume. So I want to show you a couple things here. Obviously MRVL, it's off the hook. I took the trade right here above the 9, but you can see it's above the 200. It's above everything basically. It's above your 50, your 30, your 20, and your 9. Everything is coming up. This is just boom. The shoelace is coming up. Stochastic is up. Your large institutional buyer inflow is looking higher than your outflow. That's solid. We have strong buys, 30 analysts. We got no sells. So that's looking good. We are at all-time highs, I believe. Look at that chart. Delicious. Okay. Now, I don't recommend that you buy stuff when it's above 5% above the breakout level. So I'm just gonna switch over to my other platform here, which is somewhere, I guess right here. And let's go look at MRVL real quick. All right, let's just look at this sucker. All right, so this right here is a breakout spot, okay? Uh, this is like just gorgeous. I want to walk you through this because this is a really, really good looking chart. And you know that when you back it up too, because look at these long, blue, gorgeous, sexy ribbons. You just stay in that trade the whole time. And then I can see other things in this chart, such as particular structures. So notice how you got boom, little pullback, boom, little pullback. Doesn't that look like an M? Another one. Then it starts to get a little wiggly up here. That's when you, so this is more like advanced stuff, but wave structures, an impulse is like a character. I was talking about it in the last video. It's like a personality of the stock. So this thing is in an uptrend, okay? It's in an uptrend, but it is creating these structured movements that are clean, and it repeats it. And then it started it, but it started wiggling out of control. Some stuff must be happening. When you start seeing it loosen up, that's a telltale sign that like the stock you need to start scaling out of and trimming out of. Again, this is a little bit more advanced, and we'll get into this in advanced courses and in later videos. But basically, it just looks very good. I could already tell you this must have been like the February, March, April, May situation. Let me look. Yep, there's May 19th. So yeah, that's you know, it almost just looks like NASDAQ. But look, this is where a breakout would be. I'll just draw it. Traders were looking at it back here. I'll just go all the way across, which I don't normally do, but I'll do that for you. Okay, so you would you'd be waiting. You'd see the triple dojis. Woo! Look at that. God, that just tells you what to do. Look at that. I'm coming. Here we go. The battle's on, and boom, the volume, and it is time, and it goes one more time, and the next day, it's time to take the trade. You got a bull flag, huge impulse, another bull flag, a huge impulse. Oh, lordy, and then boom, you come and hit a high, and you go through this little tight base, okay? Now, I know this probably doesn't look like much to you, but it's very important when you have the bases form, which is right here, and it's got the touches. And when these are very small little candles, I know people don't talk about that, except like a lot of like super pro traders talk about that because they kind of know about this stuff. In fact, that's where I learned about it. But you'll have these really tight patterns, and these will go on for weeks, okay? And it'll come down, and then you'll catch a day with the volume. Boom. Now, obviously, they had a dividend. You see the little D on the chart. So they had a dividend, so people got excited. But notice it wicked up to the base, and then the sellers tried to push it down. A bunch of jerks always trying to sell our Bitcoin and sell everything. But don't worry, MRVL just came through like a superhero, put the cape, the boots on, and saved everybody. He came through and just boom, it closed. And I always say this, you're going to hear me say this a lot. If it closes with a green body candle close, not the wick, above the base with volume, it's game on, okay? So now you got volume. You got your relative strength index, the blue line, dominating, outperforming, and just banging right through the index, the NASDAQ, the pink line, okay? Your vortex is swinging like a shoelace. Your stochastic is crossing. You got volume. You got a baseline breakout. You're at all-time high. Now, that is just ready to run. So it had to go through this to do, I think you have to actually take this little thing off and use one finger, pull it down, to do this. Which is coming, guys, okay? It is coming, just so you know. Because if you watched my first video, I have been studying charts since the 1800s, okay? I know how the structures work. The same things repeat over and over and over, and I know exactly what to look for. And this one's setting up to be a big winner. Now, I do not recommend that you buy it. 5% gain over this, so you got to do the math for yourself. I want to show you what another good chart looks like. Now, that was MRVL, MRVL. I want you to look at it, but you may want to do what most people will do. they will take the trade here, and then they'll just ride it out, and they'll set their stop over here, and as long as it creates a new swing and keeps going, they'll just move their stops up. Okay, that's what I'm already in that trade, and that's what a lot of people are already in. But if you didn't take the trade, then what you want to do is you want to let this come down and retest this line. Boom. You want to let it validate, and when it bounces right there, okay, down, bounce, you take the trade and you hold on for dear life, and you just make money. Okay, let me show you what another good chart is. Sorry, I didn't know that I was getting text messages on this computer. So I guess that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about in this video, everybody wants to buy these popular stocks, right? And I got nothing wrong with popular stocks. I own them too. But people are, they want to put their money in NEO. Well, NEO's in a downtrend, guys. They want to buy BABA. Well, BABA's in a downtrend, guys. They want to buy AMC. Well, AMC is actually in an uptrend, and it's actually making a higher low and a higher high. And I'd be happy to show you that really quick. Because I do own AMC, and I just kind of want to show you. I've actually worked on this chart quite a bit. All right, so boom, everybody remembers this. Everybody remembers this. And now you've had this, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of screwed up. I didn't get out of the trade. I'm usually so good about it, but I don't know, there's maybe something going on in my life. There's that small candle I talked about in the last video. I should have known. We had the curvature on the 9. I didn't get out. What I was just going to do is just I guess let it ride. I thought it was going to come down to, I had a pattern here, but I deleted it. I think it was something like this. Maybe it was even like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. And oh yeah, it was like that, because look, there's that blue one, and I was right on the money with my channel. I was right on the money. I was like, whatever, it'll come down for a week or whatever. It's not that crazy. It's in a pretty strong uptrend. Look, it bounced here. As long as it doesn't go below this line, you're still in an uptrend. Okay, you're still making swing high patterns, and this is just a pivot. Okay, well, the pivot was supposed to be here. This is where it was supposed to turn. Okay, so I didn't get out. Boom, it was supposed to turn there, and this was like the day of the Evergrande and the political, and the debt ceiling and all that stuff, and it just threw a lot of charts off. If that didn't happen, I would have been correct, and I usually am correct, but at that time I got mollywopped across the dance floor like everybody else, and so it came down. But look, there's hope. There's hope. We got another one right here. Volume came in. We got a little shoelace cross, and I'm hoping that we're going to return to the Jedi. Okay. But back to really good looking charts, because this is not one of them. This is just one that is not a disaster yet, and you shouldn't freak out. It's still making higher lows. Okay. So it depends how you look at it. You can look at it like this, but I have a feeling that this structure is not done, that this is going to create a W and then pull back and go boom. I just have this like technical feel about this thing. Okay. Now I want to show you. I showed you MRVL, correct? It's a hot one. Okay. You might want to put that on the watch list. Anything I give you, you kind of want to put on the watch list. Okay. I can't tell you financial advice. Yes, I've been a CIO. Yes, I've been a CEO of 3 global companies, but I'm not allowed to really put myself out there right now with you. If I were, recommending something, I'd say put MRVL on your list right now. And I would also say you need to be looking at this AMTX, okay? Now, I've already been in AMTX. I'm already running this whole line right here. Just stacking chips, you know what I mean? I caught this, man. I caught this cup and handle. I saw this thing, and I saw it right in here, and I started what's gonna happen? I saw that little volume break right there. I just started nibbling, and then I kind of kept it, and when it came down and this one came in right here, this candle, I started telling all the people I coach, you guys gotta buy AMTX, you gotta buy AMTX, and many people did. And boy, was I right. You had your little candle there. You didn't slip below the 9. You were still blue on these guys. Your RSI was above the Nasdaq. This one was exactly where I want it. A little indecision on the stock and a little high for my liking, but that just happens with really good stocks sometimes. Okay, so AMTX, and if you know, I've been coaching people for a long time, and about a month ago, I told everybody, guys, the money's moving to energy, but don't buy it yet because we want those PE value investors to come in and stabilize it and let them build some patterns for us so us traders can amplify it and get paid, stack chips, right? So then that happened, and that's actually been happening for the last couple of weeks. Everybody knows energy is where it's at, but I knew that was happening. And actually the next play is going to be financials, and we'll go through some videos on that. But we got this little mini bull flag pullback right here, and as a pivot swing, and we got everybody else to buy the trade, and boom, 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 boom. Small candle again. Notice how those small candles show up, and here comes the political Evergrande stuff again. But this thing held up. When a stock holds up against all the turmoil and all the bourgeois going on in the world, and it holds up and it only loses 40 cents and 60 cents, not these cataclysmic $33 breakdowns, that just shows the stock is not a leading stock. It's not as stable, but this is stable. Okay, so it has its pullback, and I just rebought more. And I actually did it off the 6 hour because there's 2 reasons I bought this. Okay, I told you I have good internet down here. Apologize. Because I already saw the crosses here on the 6 hour, and that was good enough for me. Now, the second reason I bought this was because there's a few reasons. Number one, the structure is beautiful. Number 2, I've already been in it, and I kind of know how the characteristics of it are. 3, it held up. It's got all the right indicators for a buy, and look at what we have here. We have a breakout. You see that? That goes all the way back here through this area, all the way over the cup and handle. Now, what does this mean? This is a monster, guys. I am not playing with you. You want to get into making some money? AMTX could be something to put on that watch list. All right, because tomorrow, and I mean like tomorrow, this thing is going to come up. These are going to cross, and that blue candle, if it's higher, I mean, I'm talking like a candle like this could come out like a Pinocchio's nose out of the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this thing could come across this sucker, and it's going to look just like MRVL. And yeah, you're going to be happy little campers. All right, another one I'm in. Now, look, I know I'm babbling, and I know you don't know me, and I am pretty nuts. But I didn't want to do YouTube. Don't care to be on camera. The whole reason I'm doing a YouTube is because I know a whole bunch about how the market works, and I noticed that a whole bunch of people that are trying to teach people don't really know that much. I do have a personality. I am maybe getting a little bit more comfortable in being in my own here, but really I just want to teach you guys about how to trade and how to make money and how to protect capital and how to make the right decisions in the market. You guys ever heard about, have you ever heard, I'm sure you've heard, people say, if you really want to make money in the markets, you got to be buying the stuff that nobody's talking about. So everybody's talking about NEO. God bless them. I own NEO. I own a lot of NEO. A couple thousand shares of NEO. Whatever. It is cool. I'm good with it. But let's not talk about NEO because it's in a downtrend, although it might be turning. So we might be talking about that soon. Now, Baba's taking a hit. I get it. It's a great company. The value is way down and the price is way down, and it's the buy the dip mentality. But God, guys, it could just keep going. Do I think it will? I think it's going to stabilize, and I think it's going to come up. So I think we're getting close to taking a look at that one. But you don't always want to make money with what everybody's talking about. You want to make money with what's making money. And remember, I'm here to teach you how to make money. Okay, and remember, I was trained by 3 of the most profitable traders in the world, and I know how Wall Street thinks. I know what they look for. I know exactly what they want, and I know where to be every single time because of it. So when I say put it on your watch list, it's because I have all that stuff baked in, okay? So we gave you MRVL, we gave you AMTX, and now we're going to give you apps, Digital Turbine. All right, Digital Turbine. I'm in this one. Another good looking chart, and let's just take a look at the chart, the long-term chart. Do you see what I see? I see a lot of things. I see that we're in an uptrend. Remember we talked about uptrends? You want to be buying with the trend. Okay, look at these blue clouds. Look how long that went for. That was a stretch. That was a stretch. Let's just look at that, just out of curiosity. So we started that May 19th in 2020, and we went all the way to April 14th, 2021, call it 11 months, if you will, okay? Now it came down, okay? So it came down, we'll take the same thing, April 21st to its bounce, August 31st. So you have, just call that 6 months, okay? So 11 months up, 6 months down. Now, that probably doesn't make any sense to you right now, but it will in time when I start explaining things. So this has what's called a breakout right here, okay? And the reason you get the breakout is because you have resistance right here, but you have the real breakouts down here. This is the double breakout. So the real breakouts down here that Wall Street was looking for, okay? This is like what they're looking for, and hopefully you guys are gonna start looking for it too. So they're looking for this right here. Let's enlarge it. All right, they want to get over this hump to signify that we are beginning, the very, very, very beginning of a trend reversal. Trend reversals are very important. They go from down to up. That's what's going to happen with Baba and Neo and AI and all these popular ones that people just keep bag holding and buying the dip on. But in the meantime, we're just going to make money, and then when those come around, we'll make money with those, okay? So right here, this is what Wall Street's looking for. They see, oh my God, look, it had a triple indecision doji. That also created a little mini base. Whew. That's like a little dream for the people that know, right? So what are they gonna do? They're gonna get in on this, and they're gonna be like, okay, well, if you get a green body candle close above this line, we have the makings of not only a breakout, but a trend reversal, and we could get in early at the beginning. So what are we looking for? We're looking for volume. Look at the volume that came in on that day. Woo! Big time. Look, we're outperforming the index. We got a cross over here. Boom. Our stochastic cross. We got volume. We're in the game, so we take the trade. Oh, and guess what else happened? We went from all this red ribbon, and we tied the knot, and we went blue on the same day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is sales and 10 is earnings growth, okay? But we'll get into that later. So we take the trade, boom. Ooh, made a new base. Remember what I said, you want those little movements for about a week or two, and that is going to create a consolidated base, and it's going to basically squeeze pressure into a new breakout. So here's the squeeze, here's the baseline, and boom, we got a little shot at it, but then something must have happened in the news. Sure, our friend got on TV, right? And then, but look, we're above, we're outperforming. It wants to go. So everybody says, let's do it, and boom, it goes, and we turn to the blue ribbons. We got the blue ribs, all right? Well, there's my little bull flag. So our swing traders, they come in, they see that little one, they're like, I'm out. Boom, they dip, they miss all that, and then guess what? They come back in. They come right in on this green candle, and look what's turning back over, everything. So boom, boom, boom. All right, now here was the base, and as long as volume came in a little higher than the day before, guess what happens? Green body candle close above this line for another breakout. Now, what else do you see? You see a inverse shoulder, head, shoulder, bull flag, continuation, get paid, stack some chips. Yeah, that's what I see at least. Put it on your watch list, guys. Okay, that's apps, APPS. All right, next one up is like literally my favorite. I don't have all. This is just stuff coming in and out of this watch list. Oh, okay. I was going to take you down a different path, but this is another one I'm in, and this should go on your watch list as well. Okay, not financial advice. All right. This is Asana. All right. I'm showing you good charts. I can show you bad charts. I can show you the bad charts, but I'm going to show you some good ones. All right, because I like to play in the good chart world. I like to, when I want bullish and I'm trying to make money going up, I like to make money going up, and the only way you could do it is by seeing it. And the only media source that doesn't lie to you and doesn't BS you, and you can get real factual data from, because remember, numbers don't lie, is this news source, the charts. The charts tell the news. Okay, now there's your blue ribbon above the 200. Volume looks like it's increasing. Look what happened today. Little cross, little cross, little cross, all at the same time. All at the same time. Swing traders like me, we like that. So I caught this one, again with the volume. Again, it crossed, it crossed, it crossed. I have an eye for these things, guys. I took it, I rode it, boom, 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 boom. And I got out a little late. I took a little, like a red day on the chin, just like no big deal, because look at that move. All right, skipped all this. This was our friend was on TV, and we had our Evergrande, and we have this debt ceiling, and we just have all this crazy stuff going on, right? But I also had this on my watch list because I wasn't done making money with this sucker. And I also know about the earnings and the quarterly growth and the composite rating, and this is just a really good one. Have I told you to put this one on your watch list? ASAN? Yeah, just do that. All right. WallStreet likes this one, by the way. I didn't like that it wicked up and got pushed down. That made me feel like there's somebody behind the scenes that is just kind of being a little funky, like those whales on the Bitcoin. I don't like those whales sometimes. They really mess with me sometimes. But if you know how to catch this stuff, you're always going to be safe, most of the time at least. So you get your volume, you get your crosses. I would say this thing is about to run, and when you break out of here, you're going to have one of those situations like MRVL that ends up being like this. Here's your volume breakout. The big candle is going to be over here, okay? And it's going to maybe retest. That's okay. And it's going to do this whole zigzag, until like March. All right, that's what I think. So that's a pretty good one. I want to find. Oh, this is one I'm not in that I'm quite interested in looking into. Let me see if this is the right one. Oh, this has okay. No, I'm looking at this for a base break. Oh, this is a triple X leverage financial bull buy. So I am interested in this because I've seen a lot of movement in the dark pools. There's been a lot of financial stocks. Listen, we're coming in inflation. We're coming into rate hikes, right? What does that mean? That means that financial stocks are going to come into favor. Remember, there's 11 sectors. You want to find the best performing stock in the best performing sector, okay, that's outperforming the sector and the benchmark index, okay? Or you could just get crazy like me and just take a triple leveraged bull financial buy, just take it all down. But look at the volume coming in. Ooh, all my little shoelaces are coming across. You're above the 200. This qualifies, guys. You already had a breakout. You had a massive try today, and you're going to hit it tomorrow. So I'll put that on the watch list, and I might actually buy that. Here's something else we should talk about real quick. I actually got this stock tonight from the man who has the highest profitable record in the history of the stock market at 29,000% annual return, been audited and verified. And I got this particular stock this evening from him. He is one of my mentors, and I do not own it, but tends to know what the heck he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's looked up to by everybody, basically. Your Goldman Sachs's and Merrill's and all the big dogs, okay? Look at this. I haven't even started a chart on this. Let's just see what we got going on. What is going on here? Yeah. He's onto it. Okay. Yeah, this is like a tomorrow thing. We can get paid on this tomorrow. This could be a monster winner right here. The stock is NRGU. You're looking for volume, a green body candle close above this line of, we're going to say about the 181 area, maybe a little higher. Wow, look, it just started going blue. Look at that impulse last time was probably, I don't know, 8 months, 6 months, whatever. Yeah, put that on your watch list, NRGU. Now, here's one that we all know, and this is one that I've been involved in for many years, and it is a wonderful stock, little number called AMD. But I want to give you a little warning about AMD right now, okay? AMD has all the things that I look for to qualify a stock. I made this little box, okay, and it says, be careful of rejection and continued consolidation. Why did I say that? Traders do not like trading in a consolidated market, okay? When it's just ping-ponging up and down sideways, we don't like that, because that's when you put your stop loss on and you get whipsawed in the chop and get taken out. Even if it's $1, $1.50, $3, whatever, you get whipsawed and there's just too much going on. Remember, guys, markets work in 3 ways. They go up, they go down, and they go sideways, and it's much better when they're going up or down because we can work with the trend, okay? Got it? Cool. Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow could be the day for AMD. So it should be on your watch list. AMD, it tried to make a run today, big candle. It came to the line. It's like trying to get home. It's on the, the 1 yard line. It's got the football. It's tied. It's 27-27. It's an AFC Raiders Chargers game. It's raining. There's some beef going on, and this is about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So we got our shoelaces are crossing. We got our volume coming in. We're above the ribbons. We got a baseline here. It's a big one. So we could get caught up in this mess if we get rejected. But AMD's got some strength behind it, and they're a great company. I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, but AMD has doubled, I think, the last 5 years in a row. It's just one of those ones you kind of hold in your long term. So this would be good. You don't want to buy down here in the dip and just play in this game for 6 months. You want to actually set your alert here, which is at 108.40. And you want to get ready to buy it like 108.45, 108.50 if there's volume. It has to be volume. And a lot of Wall Street will, some will buy right above, like I just told you about, but some will wait for the volume and then they'll come in on the after hours because they know the next day is going to do this whole thing. It's probably going to come up, it's going to retest, and it's just going to go. It's going to break its all-time high. All right, I'm going to give you one more big one, big one. Here it is. Remember I told you everybody wants to buy all these stocks that everybody else is buying except Wall Street right now? Well, this is like my baby. This is my money maker. This is my little secret gem. This one's so good. Anybody out there know what a cup and handle is? Well, the longest one in history, I believe, is about 3 years, 36 months. This one is 2 years and 11 months, and I personally found this myself. I gave this to all my mentors, and they've all been blown away and all been making money on this thing. Look at this thing from October 9th, 2018. And then it just started building the cup for 11 months. This is 11 months it's been going up before it even started the handle. And I got my first shares at $10.83. It's already over 100%. It's already at $20.34. I started talking to everybody about it right in here. And I said, look, guys, if it breaks past this red line right here, you buy it. And boom, volume came in and it just kept coming, and it's still going. Now let's open it up again. It was even in this channel, had another breakout. So it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's about to have a 7th. And look what's happening. If you're really good, you can actually see that you got 2 dojis right here, and it's building a new baseline, which is like another box of consolidation, kind of like the AMD. So put AR on your list, you know what I'm saying? So what do we got? We got MRVL, we got AMTX, we got FAS, we have NRGU, we have AMD, we have ASAN, and we have AR. Now, those aren't your normal run-of-the-mill stocks, are they? Maybe I'll do a crypto video next. I'm a huge crypto bull. I love trading crypto. So it's like my favorite. I just love it. I love trading everything, but I gave you some serious winners, guys. You should take that to heart, what I said. And look, I know it was a little wild. I actually just pressed record after going through all this like technical drama. I think I had all this like pent up creativity, and yeah, we just went for it, and we haven't done any editing, and we're just gonna probably upload this sucker. So again, my name is Chris. This is Wheelhouse Trading. Welcome to the Wheelhouse. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the little select all. Okay, hit that bell, because I'm going to be putting out some heavy hitting information on this channel. I'm a step ahead of a lot of people. Like, remember how everybody came out and they were like, oh my God, Affirm, it went up $33. Well, if you were being coached by me, and there's a lot of people that will probably even confirm this in the chat after I post it, I actually knew that 3 days before it even happened. And that's happening like every day with me. And it's because I know what Wall Street's looking for. And it was, remember, the news shows up in the charts. Yeah, it came out on earnings that Affirm was going to get that, they were going to partner with Amazon. But I saw the technicals building up to it. So we took the trade and we made that money on the breakout, continued. And then because we know how to get out on the topping, we were able to get out, avoid the damage, and get back in and ride it up. So you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to learn a lot of cool stuff on this channel. And yeah, just hit the bell, hit the subscribe, and hit the like. And peace.